Chuck Burbridge, Executive Director of the Chicago Teachers Pension Fund. Nice to see you at this Africa Investor Summit here at the Nasdaq.
It's a pleasure being here today.
So tell me how somebody from Chicago winds up at an investing event in terms of Africa. Is this an area you are interested in?
I think not only am I interested in it, but the fund's interested in it because of the long-term prospects for economic growth in Africa. You know, the Chicago Teachers Pension Fund's 120 years old. We're the oldest pension fund in the state of Illinois. And so when we look out over the next 50 to 100 years, the logic of investing in a growing dynamic economy and the kind of returns I think we could expect to get there over time are just make a lot of sense to us to start educating ourselves on what the opportunities look like.
So potentially what kind of returns would you be looking for?
Well, you know, in addition, you know, our basic target is we have to make our actuarial return, you know, because the discount rates on pensions determine the funding. So, but I believe that returns that we could expect in Africa are clearly in the double-digit range. And the long term for the health of the retirement system, those are the types of returns I'd be hoping for.
How do you navigate the potential for risk when you invest in a emerging market or frontier market, depending on where you are now?
Well, that's kind of the million-dollar question: is what are the risks? How transparent are the investment opportunities? That's really kind of the part of the educational work that we need to go through. In addition to political risks and currency risks, there's the risks of do we have good information about the actual investments themselves? Are they transparent? You know, so we're hopefully through education and getting to know the players in the market and partnering perhaps with other pension funds, co-investing with pension funds or other organizations that have, as you say, boots on the ground and know the actual players and the companies. We hope we can mitigate many of those risks, but you know we're still kind of the ground floor of determining what the risk landscape is.
Are there any particular investments that seem at face value at least more attractive right now, or are you not at that stage yet where you can actually commit, whether it's infrastructure or some other type of project like that?
Well, you know, the major investments that we get information on are infrastructure investments, whether they be electric generation or transportation. We also get we've seen information on consumer products, you know, the urbanization that's going on in Africa and the rise of the middle class. Certainly, it looks like there's some consumer product and perhaps even retail opportunities. So I think it's too soon for us to pinpoint where we might be looking at an investment, but I think there are plenty of opportunities to be had.
Chuck Burbridge, nice chatting with you. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.